there, my name is Leslie Hughes, but I prefer to go by Janelle, which is my middle name. I'm currently a senior at the University of Houston, Sugar Land campus, majoring in teaching and learning EC through 6. Go Cougs. I'm extremely excited to say that I have started student teaching last week, and I am currently teaching second grade ELA in social studies. And I can be honest and say that I got the grade and subject that I want, and I'm super excited about it. But let's move on to what this vlog should really be about, and that's my experience with learning other languages. It all started for me at a very young age. I went to a private school in the city of Sugar Land at the young age of 3 years old. It was a preschool that was more education-based than daycare-based, and they actually taught students Spanish. That is where I had my first taste of the Spanish language. The preschool I attended made sure to teach the most basic things in Spanish, such as numbers and colors. I eventually left the school and never forgot my numbers and would constantly practice my numbers in Spanish as I grew up. By the first grade, I was able to count to 20, which was a huge accomplishment in my book since I wasn't exactly taught on a regular basis. My sister would practice with me as much as she could. She also had a friend who was bilingual and also taught me some basics as well. In the fourth grade, I decided to join the German choir that was offered by the elementary school that I attended. I don't remember much from this time in my life, but I do remember being extremely good at it and really, really loving it. The only word that I remember from singing in the German choir is Guten Tag, which also means good day. I still like to show off even today that I know a little bit of German. And most people are shocked that it stuck with me. And they are also shocked that a German choir was even offered an elementary grade level. So I was very lucky that I went to a school that offered that. I stuck with the German choir as long as I could, but eventually had to move for the millionth time in my life and had to quit it. A little fact about me, I went to 12 different schools growing up. So I moved a lot. Fast forward a year, and I moved to the Galleria area in Houston and started attending middle school. The middle school I attended basically gave kids the option to stick their feet in the water with different electives. So for my first year of middle school, they put us in German and Spanish. Something I was familiar with, but being a preteen, I started to have less interest in school and more interest in friends and socializing. I didn't do so well in my classes, and this is what started the decline in ever learning a second language for me. Fast forward a few more years, and I was finally starting high school back in Sugar Land. I felt most comfortable with choosing Spanish as one of my 2 required foreign language classes that I would be taking during my high school career. I had some background knowledge, but boy was I wrong. I thought it was going to be a lot easier because I had the background knowledge, but I was wrong. I struggled with these classes throughout high school because there were so many rules. I couldn't remember most of the words that I needed to for the test. I couldn't memorize the words I needed to. And I also didn't like my teachers very much. They didn't understand why I wasn't doing as well as the other students. I tried so hard to learn the language, but it just wasn't sticking with me. And of course, I was just not getting it. I failed Spanish that freshman year and dreaded taking it all over again, but I did pass Spanish 1 that next year. But then I had to take Spanish 2 in high school. And once again, I failed Spanish 2 my first time and had to retake it and eventually passed it. At that point in my life, I had no interest in learning a second language and lost all motivation and confidence to ever learn another language. Although nowadays, I would really like to know French because it's the language of love and I think it's pretty. And my friend is fluent in French. But I'm excited to see what this class brings to me and what I can take from it. I would like to become ESL certified in the future because we live in Houston, which is one of the most diverse cities in the U.S., and I think it's very important that us as teachers know how to teach students who don't know English. Anyways, that's me, and this is my introductory video, and I look forward to making more videos. Bye.